then also swimming in salt water will just dry out your skin. So thanks. But still I want to go sailing the world along the coastlines. To be sailing would be so good. To get to see stuff like an island from time to time, a palm tree from time to time, like that. And then to get out into the sea when it gets too noisy, when there's too many people. Yeah, I guess this walk today is gonna be walk and talk, because I need to tell you, well, someone, the future me, about the headache I had. Yesterday I had a headache, and I really don't know why, but I once was putting some sage into water, and then the moisture I was inhaling. So I did this yesterday, and whenever I did so, the headache disappeared. Why is that? Does really the nerve system cause the headaches, or is it the poison? The poisons that kind of travel to the place where it is coldest, which would be that since we had snow for the last 2 days, which would be my head or my hands at home, it would be. I'm not sure. I was living in the valley all summer long, and I didn't have headaches at all. I had a whole summer without any headaches, nothing. I was just feeling so normal, no headaches, nothing. Well, I want to repeat again, no headaches. But now that I am up here, I had these really strenuous headaches that kind of travels from the forehead to the neck, you know, kind of, it was on my forehead, just right there between my eyes and my forehead, kind of for half a day. And then I went like to bed and I forced myself to sleep. Wasn't really working, but like when I finally fell asleep for an hour or so, when I got up, the headaches were still around, and then they sort of moved to the neck. Yeah, that one was really hard to bear. Like I was in my house and going like, you know, from time to time. It was such a pain, and I couldn't really deal with it when I was moving to the toilet and stuff. Yeah, and now I really hope it's gonna get summer. I still have freezing hands because, you know, there is wind, constant wind, and only when I get into the sunspots it feels good. In the wherever there is shadow, it doesn't feel good. But I'm sweating. I'm still sweating, so it's like, what am I gonna wear, you know? I should wear like gloves. Yeah. But the t-shirt, the pullover is already too hot. That's the way it is. And I need to free my nose. So maybe I'm gonna do some reviews today. I'm not sure. Probably not. I'm going to the library, but usually I don't go there to investigate or whatever. I just go drink a coffee and leave. They got the best coffee machine in the city, so and the cheapest it is as well. Costs 2 Swiss francs. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and buy toilet paper so that it'll last until the end of month. I still got some left. Actually, I could use up that one. It's not mandatory. Don't really have to do it. I can just have a day off actually. I was planning to go to my hometown again and do another traveling by train in Switzerland. Just go there and see whether this bookstore would still be open, where I used to steal a lot of books. Actually, see that boulder? That one came down from somewhere. Like, doesn't look too well, it could have come from anywhere, making its way until here. So it's this one too. So that's maybe because of the rain. You know, it's been snowing. There was a constant snowing the last 2 days. And then it was also raining. Like in the valley, I experienced rain, but up in the mountain where I live, it was a constant stream of snow. It wasn't a lot of snowflakes. We didn't get like not even 10 centimeters of snow was accumulated, but still it was cold, and I felt sorry for the cats, them having to be outside. And so I prepared a new cat home, 2 of them. I put out a box and I put into it a sheep's fur, and then I saw that the snow is coming again from all directions. Like really, my house, it's located at a position, so whenever it rains it will drain the windows, so I will have to pull the shades so that I don't have to go clean the windows whenever it is raining. I like the clean windows. And also when it snows in front of the main entrance, you can bet it snows into this little spot. It's not secure, like to store stuff and things and stuff. So the cats, they are located there. So I had to do something to shield the cat from the snow. So I took my rain trousers. I got some green, real cheap rain trousers that look horrible, but when I go traveling, I will take these with me, and some real ugly yellow raincoat as well, because these 2 things, when it really rains, I will stay safe. So there is nothing like worse than being wet and not being able to get dry again. Like when you got no money, you cannot go into a restaurant and sit there all day, right? In Switzerland, when you're homeless, it's possible to sit in sort of 2 main supermarket restaurants. It's just like a huge cafeteria. Imagine you have a section where you can buy stuff to intake right there. But also you can just buy something and sit there and sit and not buy anything more. And you can also sit there and not buy anything at all if the head manager is not too attentive. He won't come up to you and tell you to leave. So that's in the big cities. And the same supermarket stores. I'm talking about Migros right here. In the countryside is totally different. There you have some real bored employees So when you go there and you have something you have bought in the supermarket, the same brand, and then you go into the restaurant and you want to sit there and have it, like eat it with a spoon you get from there, and you maybe buy a coffee as well. So then these morons, like in the valley down here, there is a supermarket moron like this. Those morons would come up to you and they would go, "Have you bought this in the restaurant?" And they themselves know that the salad is not from the restaurant. So of course I then do lie at them. "Yes, I bought it in here. Haven't you just checked in the money from me?" Because I know if I say, "No, I haven't bought it here," they will say, "Well, then we have to ask you kindly to not eat it in here." But the price eventually is the same. Whether you eat it in or not, the price of the products is the same. Like, you can get a coffee at that restaurant and they ask you, "Are you staying in?" And you say yes. Then the price is 3 Swiss francs, 20 wraps. And if you take it with you, the same coffee, it's the same 3 Swiss francs and 20 wraps. So that's really how stupid life has gotten in Switzerland. People are like 2, 3, 4. I see 4 different faces at the little restaurant standing around. So at a normal restaurant, normally the same size, you have a family, just a mother, a father, and maybe the kids dealing with a restaurant, and they get through. It's not that they have spare time to spend on each customer. Well, they sometimes do, but they don't have this boredom going on. So there we go. We came from up there. Can you see that? That's where you would have to walk back up. If the cable car is not running, sometimes people decide, "Oh yeah, well then let's walk." Oh, smells so wonderful right here. I can smell the earth and the sprouting nature itself, like the warmth of the earth. Actually, I can smell right here. So yeah, I told you what I have. You can hear this growling. This is the stupid cable car. And we will just wait beyond it so that it doesn't get to see me. I hate those people traveling on it. So we'll just stop the video and start again in a minute.